Hey guys, we're about to start this awesome tour of 20 acres, kind of near San Diego, California. It has tons of different fruit trees on it. A lot of them are citrus, but my favorite, we're gonna go through so many Cherimoya Atemoya and other annonas in this farm. It is insane. I came here last year and I forgot to record it. So let's do a little tour.
They all died.
Well, actually, we all... Wait, you were growing ilama and all yours died?
I grafted it onto my Atemoya.
They still died? It's very common. You got to find the right plant for it to hook up.
Over here, you're gonna be
Yes,
doing
that's
this.
a cool looking fruit. Tastes a little bit like a Romania.
Yes, that's me. I've never had Romania.
Oh, no, that's mucosa. If you have a true Romania, it's a better texture. You know, deliciosa, and it's firm. So it's, well, I was having the snot fruit for a long time. I was like, it's tasty, but gross. There's a couple of actually fruits. It's the real deal, and you're like, oh. More like a Cherimoya.
Nice.
It tastes like lemon meringue pie. And the mountain sour's up. Somebody's got to take the rest of those if...
They'll become back later.
What kind of...
Annona parviflora.
The first year,
Brazilian
2.5, gave me 2 fruit. The next year, almost 100.
That's so
This is
awesome.
a 20-acre farm that I bought in 1990. It was an abandoned avocado grove. Which
Should I ask you, are you Filipino?
Yeah.
Okay, because I don't know if you guys know this, because I visited different farms in this area, and all of them have been Filipinos that bought their farm 20 to 25 years ago, really cheap. And
Well, were there already trees here?
Yeah, they were dead trees.
Dead trees.
Yeah, they thought of putting houses here and they abandoned the project.
oh, that's
So,
awesome.
Oh, so you didn't have to take the trees out, or?
Well, no, my workers topped them off, which is not a good idea.
Because they don't care.
I could have planted the new varieties of avocados. They are better rootstock.
Was it mainly avocados here?
Yeah. Yeah, so I planted some Cherimoyas and Atemoyas, and I did not know how to take care of them.
Do you have,
So I made-
being here, do you have a special water rate?
Yeah,
Okay,
agriculture,
yeah, because the reason, because...
but it's still expensive.
Yeah.
And I have a well also.
Oh, that's awesome.
But the problem with the water is there's too much salt. So I have to mix it with the city water. So I planted some Cherimoyas and they're all scattered all over. So you will see them. And the problem that I have is I let the Cherimoyas grow and it got so big. So my workers chopped them off or tapped them on the top, so that was a mistake. When my workers tapped them off, then all the shoots came out and it more become congested.
Yeah.
And I have to cut more branches.
Yeah,
So
more work for you.
with an open wound, that can be a source of pathogens like the ants, they can settle there, or some fungus can settle there, or even the water. It can stay on the top and rot the wood.
Yeah, I think that's
So
why it's important.
my solution was to cut the Cherimoya when they're still small, like 2 feet.
Yeah.
So it will branch out and you can choose 3 branches for them to grow.
Yeah, yeah.
And I also come across with that method of planting the tree 35 degrees angle. And I have the illustration here. It's called Butch Taylor
I'll take one.
35-degree angle.
method.
Even on a level land, or do you just do it because it's a slope?
No, in level land.
Level land.
So the trees will grow on the side, and you have to.
But it also exposes more to the actual sun rather than being like that. It's,
Well, you can face it to
yeah,
the sun,
yeah.
so that will save you from pruning the tree.
Oh, okay.
Because you're controlling the height,
Yeah.
especially the vertical growth.
Yeah.
The Cherimoya is like vertical growth, and it won't grow so high. You have problems in pollinating the Cherimoyas when they're tall. So with that method, you can make it the Cherimoya smaller.
Yeah.
I never come across of this method. It's called Butch Taylor
Butch Taylor.
Butch Taylor's.
method.
Butch man, you gotta cut it. Bring sticks out, cut it. How many inches from the ground? How many from?
No, you don't have to cut it.
Oh, just let me know.
Yeah, if you start in
What's it?
one sitting, you can cut it 2 feet.
2 feet.
Or
from
you
the
can
ground.
use that method. Oh, where's the book? Oh, yeah. You can pass it around. And,
So it takes more room horizontally, but it won't grow as tall. So vertically, they'll stay smaller.
especially with the Cherimoyas, you have to pollinate it.
Yeah. So you plant it 45 degrees and at the same time.
35 degrees.
Does this work for a small backyard or no?
Yeah.
What if I have like high density?
Yeah, because you're making the Cherimoya shorter
Pass that around.
in the angle.
Yes. And it doesn't have to grow.
That's how my Atemoya is right now.
Like in the Philippines, we have mangoes that grow so tall, and when the typhoon comes, it planted the mango, and then it's easier for us to pick.
When I went to Palawan, there was a mango tree upward this way, and then it looked like it toppled. So then now all the branches are growing this way. So then now you have looks like a whole row of mango trees.
But this is one tree.
And it's also easier to pick the fruit. You know, when it's so tall, they charge more to pick the fruit.
Yeah, exactly.
So number 3 method is you can use the Espalier method.
Oh, Espalier.
Oh,
Yeah, because
I have also a
I forgot. Are some of your trees actually espalier over here? Like I don't remember seeing them last year.
I thought it's one.
Oh, I see. I see.
Specific trees that can work that way, or any tree.
well, any tree.
Any tree can be inspired.
Even with avocados in Hawaii, in Australia, they do it.
So you're not doing yours on a fence per se. You're just keeping that same look and method.
The apples, they can do it with apples, pigs. You can put a horizontal wire at 2.3 feet, 4 feet, and 5, 6. So I have the measurement here if you want to try the Espalier.
You know what about that? Thinking of doing it in
And
coconut cherry.
it works in a small backyard also.
Oh, thank you. Do you want one?
But
It's the Espalier method.
modify the Espalier by just cutting the branches laterally instead of
What's the best way to graft? Because I'm new, so I've been grafting on like the smaller stems where I was told you should graft on the bigger.
Yes. And closer to the trunk.
Yeah.
You're gonna get different opinions on that.
It's gonna.
Yeah.
You're gonna get different opinions.
dedicate the
You guys do the bark graft? Or like what's the best?
I've done bark graft.
The best really, according to,
you wanna
you have to dedicate one seedling to one
The highest
graft.
percentage.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, my tree is
with the
already,
mangoes also.
it's already bigger.
If
So
you have a big tree, I would suggest go ahead and do the big branches closer to the trunk, and then cut it maybe 6 inches from the trunk or 4 inches from the trunk, and then graft it from there. But you don't want to graft all the way on the edge, on the tip,
yeah.
because it's not gonna work. I mean, it will take.
They'll grow, but they also start to hang and they look weird.
When a bird lands on it,
If you can grab it in one dedicated rootstock
Yeah.
better, so there won't be any competition for growth. Bury, you dig a big hole, bury logs, branches and twigs, and put in a hole. But added to that, I also use the method of Ellen White method, where you put an aerator at the bottom, like a pipe.
With holes in it?
And then you can put compost, calcium phosphate, leaf mold, manure, steer manure, rocks at the bottom.
What?
It's a 3x3.
There's a big argument going on in the forums right now. Not to mix in organic material.
They all say that, but that's all I ever
know.
do.
In
That's all I do.
Wait, mix in organic material.
With the native soil, I mix
Oh,
it in.
bullshit. I do the same thing. I think.
Like,
So what is the consensus in the group? We got
Yes.
everything.
Yeah, I'll get the pruner, the long pruner.
Okay.
We'll go to the top.
All right, so now we're starting the actual tour.
You're not going to get some science? You're going to come to it?
Here we go. And off we go. We are entering his citrus collection.
This one tastes like a lanzones.
Really?
This one tastes like lanzones.
Langsat, yeah? Oh my God.
You're going for the one I was going to go for. You're going to have to share. No, let's share it. Let's get it now.
There's two more down there.
I sell most of these during Vietnamese New Year.
Ah.
Vietnamese trees to worship.
During your moon, right? There you go. All right.
And you can see everything?
Yeah.
Sorry, can't recall right now, but it's you see, yeah, you sent me some nice science.
Not the proper way to open it. But
Did you send me the Guyabano?
I think we tried this one last year.
You have
Didn't we?
very good memory, yes. Hopefully it didn't disappoint.
Oh, the smell is good. Here,
Hopefully you were not disappointed.
now I remember our hands got very, very messy and sticky.
Yeah, it's been 2 years since we exchanged science.
Yeah, we always were able to.
This is quite the rind on it.
Full day of care. And I'll give some lecture about my Cherimoya experience.
That's what I love most about
Yeah.
it.
Let's do that first. And then while you're doing the lecture, then people will be coming. Then after the lecture, and then we start.
Oh my God. All that for this.
Look at that. Look at that.
All right. We'll take it to the table. Okay. Thank you.
Different.
So do you remember where everything is at and what's the name and the variety?
Yeah, some varieties that don't have names.
And that is because they came to you without names, right? Or did you lose the labels?
I lost the label.
Nah.
With this plastic, so you write it with the marker.
Yeah. And either it fades or it breaks or. But a lot of the stuff right here is citrus, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the Vietnamese buy this during New Year, Chinese New Year time.
The one that tastes like lanzones.
It's, they call it Nam Roi.
Nam Roi?
Yeah, popular in Vietnam. So they're productive. They already pick a lot of fruit and still they
So you have workers that help you mulch everything to keep the water level better?
yeah, I put those. What they do is they spray it with chemicals.
Oh, they do? Ah.
What I want is to minimize using chemicals.
So we were saying they heavily mulch so that they can stay away from using chemicals.
I overprune.
Oh, that you overprune this Cherimoya? Guys, look how beautiful this farm is. This is the view. We just started. Look at that house up there. Wow. What a gorgeous house. This is his view. There's so many of us this year that we're going to get easily distracted. But the ones that he does know the name of, we'll get.
See, look, Humberto, I don't need a drone.
That's awesome. And that records all the way around 360, huh?
360.
That's awesome.
But that's why we have to stay close to him, because he knows the name of all these bad boys.
I'll show you my,
You can go ahead.
this is my sapote.
What kind of support though?
So we're walking up to his self-pollinating Cherimoya, which I think we'll probably all be getting scions of those. So Cherimoya normally need hand pollination from different flowers and different cultivars. But this one, oh, I see the fruit up there. Wow. He doesn't do anything to this Cherimoya and still gets
Is this the one he posted?
self-pollinating, yeah.
Here we go.
So let's grab scions.
What is that? Hardin.
So this is Timolata,
Hardin.
which is a red Atemoya. I heard it's tasteless, but we're about to get scions of it. So that's what I would think. I would think probably about another month.
So which one is the whole red Guffner? Is it?
Oh, sabor.
Sabor also. You can see the fruits.
Oh, look at that. Look at the fruit. Sabor. Look at that.
Sabor. Self-pollinating. So let's take some sabor. But of course, by sabor, I just can't point this out again. Like, gorgeous. There's just so many fruits on this tree, guys. So this sabor is full of fruit. Wow. Look at all those big guys up there. So as I'm under the tree, they are everywhere.
They can grow in different areas. If it's a dry area, it might not be self-pollinating. Yeah, you can remove
The bird got it.
You can remove the bad part.
Yeah, just cut it and then.
Take it for
Remove the bad
seeds.
part.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remove the bad part.
Yeah. I'll take it.
Yeah.
This is my giant apple.
Oh, this is a giant apple.
I don't get any fruits. Do you know why?
Why?
Because it's shaded.
Ah. I see one fruit up there.
Okay, there you go.
A purse.
Oh, because it's multi-grafted.
Yeah, I grafted the giant apple to a purse. And I don't get fruit here because it's shaded. Yeah. It's been grafted
So,
for
Pierce.
10 years or
What?
15 years.
Pierce.
Giant apples. What the heck? What's the matter?
All right, so we're gonna call this one self-pollinating number 2 with the Cherimoya. It doesn't produce a lot of fruit, but we are actually seeing some fruit here.
Yeah.
So let's take scions. As you can see, everyone's already going to town. That's what we look like, scavenging these trees. We all have our pruners, writing on our tape.
Because you took the picture, I know.
Yeah.
I remember.
This is the Indian Cherimoya. It doesn't have bumps.
Yes.
This is the Indian Cherimoya. This is the La Habra late. Those fruits are pretty massive.
We do that in
I think it's just easier to graft. That's why no one really ever.
I agree. Look at the size of this. These are the Taiwanese Atemoyas.
Oh my God, this is nice. Holy crap! I need it.
I would have gave up after 6 months, but no, that's good.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna re-get signs of this. There's one up there. This is red mystery that we took.
Follow that one. Oh wow, yeah, that looks pretty cool. That's the tire method.
With every fruit, the ants come with it.
There's another
Actually, it might be called the Mexican green cream.
No, that's yours. Go ahead.
No, I don't see anyone. Take it.
Go.
No, there's another one.
Here.
No, you
Pick it.
You're watching sports.
It's all right. But have you had Mexican guava before?
Yes.
Really, how different is it from the other guava? The one that's
Whoa. This is a special jujube for when the leaves are beautiful, and the fruit does not dry out when it is ripe. It stays unwrinkled.
Mine
It stays
is
crunchy.
the big one, but it's not. It doesn't taste that good. You know, it gets big, but it's just.
it looks
We're just saying how expensive avocados are. And so this is his view from one of the roads on his farm. And that's all avocado planted as far as you can see. Here we are. We were on very few roads so far, so I've been able to finally take a break and get the camera out and film us as we're going. It's been great so far, but it's hard to walk because there are such high hills that you sometimes have to traverse. But the amount of diversity that he has here for Annona is really cool and exciting.
the flower. This is Ilama.
What is it? What is it?
I know this one is right here at my 12 o'clock. That's a llama.
Oh, this is the lemon. This is the red or white? Oh, I better get some then.
This is the whole reason I came,
Mexican or white?
for the white ilama.
Martin bought Mexican and then something.
Central Mexican.
Central.
So we found an Australian Atemoya, and there's the fruit right there. So we have another fruit. Oh yeah. So for size comparison, let me go. So the Australian Atemoya right there.
Doesn't it look like the giant artist? It looks like it, huh? Yeah.
Little different.
Yeah, different.
The giant attis that I got from you is bumpier, more lime green.
Yeah.
Very similar. Yeah. I also got fruit from Pakistan.
Where's that other fruit? There,
So big.
there we go.
Let's get it from here when we know it.
This right here, this is Pazicas. So it had a name. This one is also from Spain, but I think it's just called Spanish.
Yeah, this is the fruit from my tree, the one from last year.
Oh, you got it to fruit.
Yeah, I got it fruit last
Oh,
year. That's the
tasty.
fruit. I'm gonna harvest it maybe next week.
Now, what did you call it? Did you call this the Spanish number 2
Yeah, one.
or Spanish number 1? Because Pazicas had a name,
Yeah,
and this one
had
did.
its own name.
Okay.
Heat wave.
So I'm gonna take off because I have stuff to do. saying bye to all the crew. I'll say bye after this, but what a wonderful experience. I mean, the view of this, I could spend my whole life out here.
How's your farm over there in Hawaii?